always liked music from a young age. My dad, he was involved in music. He was a musician. I used to play guitar and whatnot. So from a young age, I grew up always trying to make my own music, listen to music. Remember when you used to do things like record, you know them tape players when you can press both of them down and record? I used to do my own little radio stations or whatever I used to be doing when I was young. But yeah, making music, I think my brother moved out. He left like a mixer, an EQ and some speakers. Then obviously I moved into his room, bought a computer, started downloading music, and then like from there I knew a few mates that made beats. Then they came in and showed me how to make beats and give me the software to do that. Then I started MCing. You know how it goes, and it kept building and building and building, being years and years. When I first started, I used to do a thing called grime.
Yeah.
You lot are definitely probably familiar to that now, right? Mm-hmm. We used to do grime, that was the thing. Coming from Birmingham, like, grime was more founded in London.
Yeah.
So coming from Birmingham, it was kind of a really hard thing to even get heard. So if you're big, you're just probably big in Birmingham or big in your actual area. So grime back then, when I was doing it, it was big in certain places, don't get me wrong, and there probably was people in Birmingham that was doing a lot better things than what I was doing, but I didn't really see it was getting anywhere, so I kind of fell off the music, to be honest, and like just was on the road chilling out, you know what I'm saying, just doing whatever other lad does when they're at that age, and obviously that leads to one thing and the next. Ended up going to prison.
For what?
For doing at the time I was on a suspended sentence for some other stuff. That was a little bit of matters that I just scraped not going to jail for.
Okay.
And then at the time I was driving with no license. I think I had insurance, but the insurance was in my name obviously because I never had a license.
Yeah.
I had a couple of things in the car that obviously I couldn't stop for. One thing led to the next, ended up getting to a big chase. When the police tried to stop us, they didn't try and just blue light us and a routine kind of check kind of thing. It was a blocking kind of, that rolling road kind of, that's how they tried to stop us straight away. So,
well, what happened? But they tried to pull you over and you didn't pull over?
No, they just done that straight away. So I kind of thought, I don't know about we, but I know in my own head, I thought, they know what we've got or they know what we're doing or whatever else, you know what I'm saying? So I just, you know what I mean, tried to escape. Well, I did escape. Ended up helicopter coming out.
Okay, so how many cars were chasing
you? Many, you know what I'm saying?
like how many, like 5, 10 cars?
Probably about 10 cars.
You had 10 police cars chasing, so it was like some OJ shit.
Yeah, on the motorway. It started on the motorway.
Yeah.
And the motorway's freeway over there, so like...
Right.
It was a big road, and it wasn't like the side roads where we couldn't just go in and ditch the car and do whatever else. So when we started, it was on straight away. So with the big chase and that behind, man. Cut a long story short, the cars that were chasing me, I got away from them cars. Which then forced the helicopter to.
How do you get away from 10 police cars?
I just drove over some curbs, footpaths. Squeeze through some gaps I shouldn't have squeezed through, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, so you're going through, okay.
You know what I mean?
You're on some super driving shit.
Not super driving, but I'm doing what I have to do to get away,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because you're thinking when I get caught,
I'm just thinking I'm not willing to throw what I've got and I'm not willing to get caught with what I've got in it, so obviously I've got to get away. So
okay, so how many other people were in the car with you?
There's me and probably 2 of us.
Oh, so y'all are all freaking out at this point.
Freaking out. Well, I'm not freaking out. Because obviously when you're in them kind of situations, I don't think you need to be freaking out when it's chase time.
Is this not your first high-speed chase?
I wouldn't say that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I can't say that now, innit? But obviously, I'm an experienced driver.
You're an experienced driver.
You know
okay, so you're in a high-speed chase. What are the 2 dudes in the car? Are they just like screaming at you or what?
A few things that I'm doing is making them a bit nervous, but the way I'm handling it, I've got it under control, and now there's no more police cars behind us.
But there's a helicopter.
So it's easy, but there's still a helicopter. So obviously before I ditched the car,
So you ditch the car and what? Everyone runs different directions?
Everyone runs different directions. Me and one man runs the same way. We do a thing. We run into back gardens, people's back gardens, and we just keep.
Oh, so you're in a residential area.
Residential area we've got into now. We ended up going to people's back gardens.
Any dogs back there? Anything?
Obviously, there was all of that. There was dogs. There's ponds. You know how it goes.
Right.
Like the movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep it going. I think my mate, he took a bit of a bad fall off one of the fences. He said he can't go anymore. He hid in a shed. I kept going.
Hid in the shed.
Keep going, yeah. He hid in the shed. I kept going.
Is the spotlight on you at this point or no?
Yeah, I think the spotlight's on us. But at this time now, there's now 2 helicopters.
Oh, there's a second
the second helicopter.
Okay, so the police is putting all their resources behind
all
this
resources.
thing.
I think the chase got to that, and I think they're a bit pissed off now that I've ditched the vehicles, of course.
Okay.
So I'm doing the gardens and whatnot. Obviously, there's only a matter of time and only a matter of number of gardens that I can do. Got to a point where I just ended up hiding in the bush. Cut a long story short, they found me in the bush. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they found you in the bush.
They found me in the bush. But I was in there for about an hour, and the units that was on foot, the dogs and whatnot, they couldn't find me. I might as well just go for it now. You know what I mean? Like, just hide and see what happens. Hiding for about an hour now. There's still one helicopter out. I can still hear him like keep looking. The police officer, he's coming to the bush where I'm at. He's trying to hit the bush with his little truncheon. He still can't find me. Give it about an hour in. I don't know how this police officer found, but he found me with a torch. He's like, get out, get out, get out. When they got me out, they tasered me.
Okay.
Carried me out. Then because there was so much police on the road, it was like a walk of fame up the road. And matter of fact, the road that I went back to was my old road where I was living. So where I grew up and that. So that's where I tried to get.
So all your neighbors are getting to see you.
Are there, it was like a walk of, walk of shame. But cut a long story short, yeah. From there, didn't see bail.
Oh, you got no bail at all. Oh, so it was personal at that point.
Personal,
right? Because you made them really run through some fucking hoops. It
was big. Obviously, because they only wanted the driver. When they sent me back to court, they gave me 14 months.
14 months.
Yeah, man, for the chase. Yeah, man.
Okay, well, they gave you 14 months for the chase. What about when they looked through the car?
Well, the car didn't find anything in the car.
Aha. Okay.
I didn't find anything.
That's what's up.
So that's why the driving charge to me.
It was just a driving charge then.
So
okay. Well, what about your other 2 friends? What happened with them?
Them being a passenger because the car was legal.
Nothing.
There's no charges there. You know what I'm saying? It was my personal car.
Okay. And they didn't cooperate to say nothing.
Even if they did say anything, they was in a legal car and there wasn't a driver, so they're a passenger of a car that, if it probably was a stolen car, they'll probably get, I don't know whatever. Police try and make up a little charge what they do for everyone that was in the car, but it wasn't stolen. It was a legal car. Okay, so
they only charged you with 14 months for just a high-speed chase.
Yeah, man. But
that's it.
For high-speed chase, that's a kind of a lot in England. For high-speed chase, you probably
you would get 5 years in the U.S. So during those 14 months, how was it? That was the law. I mean, have you done any jail time before then?
No jail time.
So for a year and some change, you're in a cage.
Obviously, that was my first time in jail.
Yeah.
Shithole.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not used to not having my freedom in it.
Of course.
I went to jail. It was no good in it. It was fucking a shithole.
Yeah.
Going in there. Obviously, the only thing I've experienced about jail by then is fucking films. So I'm thinking bare fucking mad shit that you see in films, all that shit. But obviously when you get in there, it's not as bad, man. As to say, jail kind of made me learn, it's easy to go to jail.
Yeah.
In the sense that, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I was kind of living a life where, you know what I'm saying, I didn't think it was easy to go to jail, you know what I'm saying? I was just living that kind of wild life. Didn't really care about anything, but obviously being in jail. And you know what, before I went to jail, I didn't really I never really was on my own. Every day I was with my friends.
Yeah.
Every single day from probably 9 in the morning with my niggas. Just chilling. And obviously jail, you can't really chill like that. When it's bang up time, it's bang up. Obviously you can have a cellmate, but after a bit you want your own cell. I had my own cell, and you have to kind of enjoy your own company.
Yeah.
And I think me enjoying my own company helped me to have stability in my life and come out and kind of better myself and kind of know what I want in life.
Were you doing music in jail at all?
Well, my first video, what I'd done, what I called a one take, I wrote all them bars in my cell.
Okay. So you were just sitting there writing?
I was just in there writing. But when I did to start off, I wasn't really writing. I was just stressed, like, fucking hell, because I was still on remand. I was still thinking there's a chance I could get out in a couple of weeks. But when I did get my charge and got that, I thought, time to get my mind right. I know I'm staying here. I had to miss Christmas, New Year's, my daughter's birthday, all these things, these important things that were to me, you know what I'm saying, that are very important, family time that I've missed. So I kind of had to get my mind right for them things, but that kind of helped me, man. It made me realise what I want in life.